Hey, what's up, guys? So, what I want to talk to you about today, just cutting right to the chase, is could All Might's power be restored by the Quirk Amplifying device? Now, do you remember the first movie with the two heroes, All Might, when he was actually in the USA training? Now, I don't want to actually spoil you guys on anything, so let me not go into that backstory. But yeah, do you remember? Do you see the movie? I hope you watched the movie. The movie has been out for a long while now. So that movie was when All Might had his friend working with him. All Might's friend is actually a scientist who designs various quirk related items, and also not just quirk related items but support items, really, like Deku's shoes and other different various costumes. There are worlds and worlds of them. Anyhow, he designed the Quirk Amplifying device, the support equipment. Its effect is to enhance quirks. Now, basically, in order to restore All Might's power, David and his assistant Sam researched for years to develop the equipment that will actually revitalize quirk. Notice that word that they used, that keyword, revitalize. Now, All Might's quirk, we all know that All Might passes quirk to Deku. Since All Might passes quirk to Deku now, what we can surmise is that the dying embers, according to All For One, what is left inside All Might now is just the dying embers of One For All, left inside, just trying to cling to his former power. If All Might was supposed to get that, before that, because this is a tricky question, because basically, now, the scientists they eventually invented a support item that can exponentially increase the power of a user's quirk without directly affecting the body. You get me? That's another key point. All Might's body is badly damaged. All Might, when he faced off against All For One, even though All Might destroyed All For One's head, can't wear caps anymore. anyhow, even though All Might completely destroyed All For One, he destroyed him. Not the United States has smashed that invincibility and immortality right out of him. He was immortal, not invincible, immortal. Yeah, he knocked that immortality right out of him, because All For One was living for well over 100 and over years up to this point. And what All Might did was beat him so badly that he doesn't have that anymore. Now, Dr. Ujiko actually put him back together. Yeah, that's how he's actually still alive and wearing that Darth Vader like helmet. He has no face, and he has to be on like life support, really. But yeah, that support quirk item it actually directly affects the body, All Might's body. All Might's body is damaged. His respiratory system, along with his stomach, is completely destroyed. It was completely destroyed in that fight that All Might had with All For One. Now, this means that the user's quirk can be enhanced without negative side effects of drugs, like what happened to Trigger. Remember him? The invention provided it was very, very dangerous, and the sponsors at the island that they were on, that David Shield was on, they said that they're not going to sponsor that, they're not going to allow that to be in circulation because it's incredibly dangerous. So they took it, locked it away, and that's how the movie actually started, where David Shield went through questionable routes to actually get that device back by hiring villains who were supposed to be fake. They turned out to be real villains and captured the entire island, chained up All Might and everything. And then that is how Wolfram actually got the Quirk Amplifying device at the end of the movie, and it enhanced his two quirks exponentially. He had metal manipulation and enhanced muscle quirk, and he was fighting better than All Might. Really, All Might needed help to take him down. That's how they took him down. All Might, Deku, and so on. They all ganged up on him, teamed up on him, and eventually beat him. But it amplified his quirk so much. If All Might had that, could he actually revitalize his quirk One For All? That quirk would have greatly enhanced All Might's power. I believe that. And I don't think All Might would have dying embers of One For All. It would be a great flame. He wouldn't have the quirk. But as we can see, he doesn't have the quirk now, but he's still fighting. If he had that device, I believe that All Might could be closer to his prime, even in his old age, like back towards his prime. The strength that he had back then, he would still be losing One For All, but I believe that it would be at a very slow pace, and I believe that you could actually revitalize those dying embers and make them like a flame, even though they would still out someday. Yes, but that Quirk Amplifying device could actually help All Might to actually become better or become like what he used to be, kind of. If he had that while he was actually fighting One for All, he would have destroyed him over again and he wouldn't have lost his power at Camino Ward, and he could actually be around to fight against, if you read the manga, you know where I'm going, but I'm not going to go into that. So I believe that the Quirk Amplifying device could actually amplify All Might's dying embers of One for All and make him stronger, but only for a time since he passed on the quirk. So that's my theory video, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to me. Remember to smash that like button. Remember to hit that notification bell. And guys, I'm fairly new to this My Hero Academia content, so I'm going to put out a lot of videos and I'm going to be improving day after day after day. So please stay tuned, Thank you so much for your support. This is Lemillion Nation. Give me a subscribe, and I'm signing out.